Cleo here. Thanks again for watching this next video in my series, the Essential Oils 101 class. Today I'm talking about lavender oil, which is absolutely one of my very favorite oils. There's so many uses for it, and I'm going to go through quite a big list today of the different uses that you can use lavender for. First of all, I just want to give a little bit of background on lavender oil. First of all, it is steam distilled. We talked about that on the first video, so if you missed that, please go back and catch it. Also, it is proven to speed wound healing, and that was found out completely by accident. During a lab accident, a scientist was working with some chemicals, got some on his skin, and it was starting to burn. He immediately put on some Young Living lavender oil, and it started to heal up. It stopped the bleeding, and it helped the wound to heal with no scar. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too in a little while. It is an antiseptic, it's an antifungal, and it's an anti-inflammatory. And those things, I tell you that because as I go through the uses, it's going to make a little bit more sense knowing those things. Also, it reduces cholesterol. So if you have higher cholesterol and you'd like to try something natural, try the lavender oil, the Young Living, of course. Try the lavender oil and use that on a regular daily basis for probably a couple of months, and then get it checked again and see if that has helped. Okay, so some of the uses. Here's the list, so take notes if you'd like to. First of all, it has a great calming effect. It's used for calming. You can use this on children, and you can use it for yourself if you're just not able to calm down, if you're feeling a little bit stressed. Put some on your feet, and it works great. It's used as a sleep aid too. So you can take the lavender oil, you can put a couple drops in your hand, mix it around, and you can rub it actually right on your pillow. So it helps you to sleep a little bit better. It's really good for stings and bites. Here's where the anti-inflammatory comes in. So you get stung by a bee, you put some of the lavender oil on there, and it starts to take that inflammation down, and it helps a lot with the pain as well. And then I usually follow that up with the Young Living Purification to help with the pain as well. It's great again for minor burns. You put it right on the burn and it starts to heal it. It does also, like I mentioned earlier, it stops the bleeding right away as well. You can use it for sunburns too. What you can do is just get a small spray bottle and you put some distilled water in there. You put several drops of your lavender oil in, and you can spritz it on rather than rubbing it on, especially if you have a large area of sunburn. It's great for that. It's good for cuts. It stops the bleeding, it cleans it, and it also kills the bacteria, so it's really, really great for cuts. It's also good for motion sickness. You can put a little bit on the tip of your tongue. You can put some behind your ears and around your navel, and it's great for that. It's great also for nosebleeds. You can put a drop on a tissue, and you can wrap that tissue in a piece of ice, and then put that right between your top lip and the base of your nose until the bleeding stops, because again, lavender does help with bleeding and stopping the bleeding. It's good for dry and chapped skin and even chapped lips. You can just put it on there neat, which is just basically the oil itself, or you can always use some type of carrier oil. Coconut oil is really, really good for that. You can put it on scar tissue, on and around the scar tissue, and it will help so that the scar will diminish. So it helps to lessen that as well. Some people use it for deodorant. You can put 2 to 4 drops right under the arms, and that's supposed to be really good for that. It's good for hay fever. You can just, again, put a drop in your hand, drop or 2, rub it around, and inhale that, and that's great for that. One of my favorite uses now for the lavender is for my allergies. I'll just put some on the tip of my finger, and I'll rub it on the inside of my cheek, and it gives me immediate relief from my allergies. So that has been wonderful. It's good for dandruff. After you are done shampooing and conditioning and your hair is towel dried, you can just put 1 or 2 drops along the scalp, and that helps with the dandruff. Again, because it helps with that dry skin, and that's what dandruff is. It helps to repel insects and moths in your closet. You can put a drop or 2 on a cotton ball and put it right in the closet, and that helps. It's good for your laundry. You can put a drop or 2 on a wet cloth and throw that right in your dryer with your clothes. It makes the clothes smell really good, and it also helps to remember, it's an antiseptic, so it helps to get rid of musty smells and things like that. It's good for cold sores. You can put it right on your cold sore, and it won't burn, and it does help to heal that very quickly. It's also good for rashes. You have a rash on your skin, you can put it right on there. Hives, anything like that. Again, similar to the bee stings and the insect bites, it's great because it's an anti-inflammatory, so it helps to soothe that tissue, and it helps to reduce that inflammation as well. So again, these are just a few of the uses for lavender. Again, it's one of my very favorite oils. I love it because there's so many uses for it. And if you are interested and you would like to be able to get these at a great discount, I just would ask that you go ahead and go to my website. It's www.youngLiving.org/KellyLovesEOS. And you can sign up right on there, and you can find out how to start getting these great oils and getting the benefits of those. Thanks again for watching. Next week, I'm going to be talking about peppermint, which is another one of my favorite oils. So make sure and stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.